We have some breaking news about the Conor McGregor-Michael Chandler fight, guys. And trust me, it is not looking good for UFC 303. The June 29th fight seems to be falling apart as we get closer and closer to UFC 303. It's really disappointing. I know I'm disappointed. I know all you UFC fans want to see Conor McGregor fight. If you take a look at the screen, Ariel Helwani just tweeted out an update on this Conor McGregor-Michael Chandler fight, and it does not look too promising. Latest on UFC 303. Around this time last week, all the anxiety surrounding the UFC 303 main event seemed to start to dissipate. It really looked like this fight was going to happen, guys. By Wednesday, no more feelers about replacements were being sent out. All systems seemed to be a go again. Later in the week, Chandler did an interview with The Pivot about it being all good, and on Saturday, UFC was promoting it again on the ABC Fight Night telecast. There was a scare about the fight being off, and the scare appeared to be no more. I think most of us thought this fight was going to take place, but then he has some breaking news. But since this morning, multiple sources are now saying feelers are being sent out again for the June 29th main event for the pay-per-view. For a replacement and or new fights. In short, there seems to be pessimism all over again regarding of the UFC 303 main event. Actually, even more pessimism, it seems, than on Monday last week after the pressure was canceled at the last minute. So that news broke that the Dublin presser was canceled, and everyone thought this fight was definitely going to be off, right? And then as the week went on, it seemed like, okay, Conor and Michael Chandler were going to fight, right? But then we don't know what's going to happen now, guys. It doesn't look good. Ariel Helwani continues, is this insurance, due diligence, emergency replacement mode remains to be seen. It's all developing again, but it doesn't appear as though we are out of the woods either way just yet. More to come, and hopefully a definitive answer one way or the other in short order. I don't know. To me, guys, this doesn't look good at all whatsoever. June 29th is right around the corner, right? We're 18 days away. Not even 3 weeks until the UFC 303 pay-per-view. And to kind of scramble, I mean, we're getting the shit or get off the pot time. Conor McGregor needs to either decide if he wants to fight or he doesn't want to fight. You can't wait to the last minute because, man, what a disaster. Fans are going to freak out. Can you imagine being one of these UFC 303 fans who paid to go see this fight happen? And now Conor McGregor, International Fight Week, this main event is not going to happen? Oh, my God. I would lose my mind. And this just loses some credibility for the UFC, man. This is one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year, International Fight Week. And they lose their main event less than 3 weeks before. It could be an absolute disaster for Dana White and the UFC. I'm hoping this fight happens, but we'll have to see. Conor McGregor has never pulled out of a fight before, but it seems more and more likely this is going to be the first time. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Conor McGregor is going to make that walk at UFC 303? I'm a little skeptical right now. I'm not going to lie. But if you like these kind of MMA and UFC updates, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next video.